I don't know if I'm live or not. I'm going into Professor Evil while I wait. Even. Just so I can do this while I wait for people to join. Gluestorm Eco Amp. Intense Tower Boost, I think. And then we'll see what happens. Welcome whoever that is into the stream. Hey Buster. Hey Brody. On my screen you're second, but that might be wrong. I'm not used to having people come immediately, normally it's just quiet. So Professor Evil going DFA it looks like. As it's starting, I assume just starting spam and tower boost is going to be fine. I don't know what round it said. Well, the clan has been grinding fairly well on its own anyway. So hopefully it remains that way. Okay, Juggle Launch, I don't know why Professor Evil uses that there. And I'll just get a powerful darts because I can. And as usual, Professor Evil has copy eco, that's not changed in about 8 Professor Evils. Hello Quiet. You'll need a medallion, so feel free to watch this. Oh yeah, I just don't have ideas for names, so I'll be transparent with that. Thank you. On the bright side, his Spolt is on last. Space Blacks in case I didn't get a powerful darts at any point. And I'll just set my dartling focus there and we should be fine. I'll probably use my first eco amp before round 8 in case he sends some regen yellow rush. Yeah, I'm trying to use words I don't use often. Hopefully it's not a guaranteed 149 lives lost here, or I've just lost already. Okay, jam-packed, that's not good. Let's try and defend this without boosting. We're going to have to Gluestorm though. And I can't thumbs down at my opponent because it's AI, I guess. They don't allow that. Okay, so they did go DFA. I may well out round 13. I'll probably tower boost to an all out. Okay, so he's going to offensive push here. I'm not too stupid. Round 10 offensive push to out here. Oh, empowered towers, that's easy. Okay, maybe it's not easy. And time to just counter. Because I'm somehow dying to this still. Okay, yeah, I just lost to Professor Evil, that's embarrassing. So don't do that. I'll go into arena now. I think if you immediately counter they don't juggle launch, so you're fine. I'll check how the clan's doing first, see if there's anyone I should cook. AKA Quiet. I think we're alright for now. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, there's a lot of potential kicks. But I'll just go into tier 0 because that's out. I'm about maybe a million behind 10th, I think. Everyone's very quiet today. So I'll have to try and carry the conversation. Well, I'm going to try and get some ice work in here. Just because I don't use ice much. And I'm not very good with ice. So I may as well improve if I can. And hopefully help people that are watching improve too. A little bit of talking in chat would be helpful, just so I can respond to it. Lurking Discord and stream. That would have been a good opportunity to try Heli Farm Ice. I'm going to skip Concrete, because I have a skip, so I might as well. Okay, cool. No Heli Ice here. I'm thinking about Boat Ice. What's wrong? Let's do it. I've only seen Boat Ice once, so my opponent might not know how to play it. I obviously don't want an anti-steal here. I normally would if it was Boat Mortar versus Boat Mortar. Hey Geo, how are you? Oops, I didn't place my farm there. So I lost about $60 there, just because of that. Returning after playing in a previous stream. I have somewhat okay memory if it's within the last week. And he just went straight for his grape shot instead of farming, which is stupid. Ideally my ice goes here, so that's a bad choice of first farm spot. But we'll go for our plantation here because he's allowed it. And then I'll just take some leeks here. And he timed the sending well, so he stopped at the right time. And then I'm just going to get my second farm now. There's no point in sending till space blacks here. He just wants to get live, so I'll try and avoid leaking too much. And we're tied in farms, which is fine. He's slightly ahead of in eco because of the spaced pinks. But I'll get a good amount of defense from him here. And I'll bloom boost him in a second. Weird second boat placement. I don't know what my play is for yellows. What are you obsessed with? Okay, so he's going to send some sort of rush here. So I'll match his defense. I probably should have put that onto first, but oh well. I don't think region whites are worth it, even though I have ice. That's not great because it's blocking my boats, but I do have better still. Welcome to the stream, HB. Can I place this? Round 11 whites will be annoying, so probably a bit of a risky farm there, but oh well. Especially my opponent not doing anything. That suggests he's planning on rushing. Or he's just fallen asleep. Both are possible. Or he's just going to all out round 13. I should hopefully defend with this. Hey Tiny, how are you? What's happened to my opponent? I have no clue. Okay, he's back. Okay, so he's just saying me farm. I think I'll go for a BIA. Around 15. Can I place a farm? I could go for it now, actually. How does he punish me here? He should punish me somehow, but I'm not entirely sure how. Regen lets I just get up a 2-2 ice, and that should solo. Ooh, Camo Rush, interesting. I may just tower boost this. Hopefully that handles. It doesn't look like it is. Okay, that's stupid of me, but bad starts for stream. I will look to play properly afterwards. On the bright side, we gave a noob rather than a good player a win, which is better for me. And I'm not going to just go to meta to be lazy. Well, I will on some maps, but not all of them. I think most British people would be tired at the moment because it's late. Now we just have to wait for an opponent. I'm glad that you lot are talking in chat. At least half of you are. Hopefully we can hit. And I can't do math. I'll try go heli here. This is a really long map, so hopefully it works. I don't know how to play Helium Sniper Village though. But hopefully we go 2 for 2 in our next games and hit 4600 wins. Long boy, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, H, not HB. HA even. And I can sort of anti-stall and hit AI immediately. Both on mortar most likely. He's assuming heli farm ice. But eventually he's going to realise I'm ecoing. Probably round 4. But he's still not got his 1-0, which is stupid. Maybe he's forgotten about it. I do that a lot. But it just extends the time it takes to get your first plantation, which isn't worth it. And I'll just full Q eco to about 500 maybe. I'll ignore his blues for now. As I get around, I'll upgrade to a quad darts. Try not to leak too many if I can. Pinks won't do anything because I've got heli. I think my eco could be slightly higher, but I need to try and anti-stall if I can. Just so I can get 500 eco before round 8. And then just go for my village and sniper. He'll probably be very aggro with yellows. Just because I'm going heli. Okay, it doesn't hit here, which is nice. And he only has, okay, he has 2 farms now. But 1 farm isn't great now. And we'll hit 500 eco quite comfortably before round 8, which is nice. So now I'm just going to get my village up. And get a monkey fort for yellows. And then just go straight for a sniper. He's going to anti-stall a little now because I'm not pressuring him. I may have to boost, but hopefully not. We'll see. I think I'm handling. Depends on how many he sends and if he bloom boosts. I'll go for a second for cleanup. And then we should be fine here. I don't want to leak any lives if I can avoid it. And everyone's back asleep. As he's not doing anything, I'm gonna rush him. Because I can get a bit extra eco and just get my sniper up later. And then we just go for a sniper on the bottom because I don't... Okay, he has a wizard, not mortar. But yeah, I don't really know how a early game heli works under a monkey fort. Which is why I have played the way I have so far. I just hope that a quad darts under monkey fort solos. I'll get camo detection in case there's an all-out incoming. I think my opponent could die to an all-out. It didn't look too good. And then we just need, I think, 11 income boosts. And then we can afford it. They're going for their BIA here, which is probably not the play. They need to be aggro. And I don't think they will be. Just from how they've started anyway. I do want to rush them here, but I think it's a bad idea, but I'm going to do it to delay the BIA. And this should just be a tower boost then. A few lives lost, but hopefully not death. And then we can sell these for 3,000 here. So I might as well go for this. And we got the heli up in time, so we're fine. I didn't mean to do that. Hi Samo, how are you? And then we just get a razor rotors here. Well, that sucks. I lose a lot of games as well, so you're fine. I'm just chilling in my pit. What about you? Okay, we have one on strong, one on first. We can afford an Apache for an all-out. But for now, I'll try and sniper farm. The players look like noobs, yeah. I'll try lead rush round 20. I expect a BFB here. I didn't mean to tower boost there. But I can still afford an Apache, so I'm kind of safe. I think an accidental over defend from them there. But now we just sniper farm. And I'm not going to upgrade DM damage on the snipers for now anyway. Feel free to take a guess, I say it quite a lot. On stream anyway. I think I sound my age, hopefully. Some people say I don't, but that was very late, I think, but it'll do enough. Okay, apparently I sound 15, never mind. Apparently I sound a lot younger than I am then. Times that by 1.33 and you'll get my age. Hopefully none of you can do maths and then you won't know. I don't know if we go for the Monkey Town or not. Well, I'm slightly above 20, but I just couldn't be bothered working out to the day what to say for my age. That's not in range of my village. Placing another one so when I get my monkey town on it, it's fine. No, I am 20, not 21. And I think we just put these all on strong in the future. I have no clue how to play this late game. I think just MIB spam. And I think I'll go for my 4-0 now. Maybe it's a little bit too early. I'll place one more. But I think I've played it not perfectly, but at least okay for my pet. As long as I can defend the OMGs for a little bit, I'm fine. No point ecoing, because I'm going to send OMGs at my opponent at some point. I think that would be a bit overkill, especially with how much damage it does already. I'll leave that one first for now. But this should end up being quite overpowered, hopefully. So I'm just going to fully upgrade these now. Just because the cooldown's every 15 seconds, I believe, with this. Not really a new one, but the likes of Troll and Foxy use this strat quite a lot. It's a meta on some maps. I'm not entirely sure on how to play this part though, as you can see. But I think we just go for Apache spam. Well, it's more annoying in powers because you've got damage boost or big balloon slow or big balloon buster. But now I just go crazy with money. It'd be nice to have farmers with snipers. Just so you didn't have to collect them yourself. Yeah, I'm getting a good amount of money. I'll send some stuff at them, around 32 probably. When are they going to rush me? Hopefully they don't die here. It'd be a bit frustrating if they do die. They've got enough money, they should defend a rush if I send one. So I kind of want them to send me a rush and defend a little bit of it first. But it doesn't look like that's going to be happening. I could place this, but I don't seem to be able to find a spot. Now we just supply drop spam. I mean the ability, and defend his rush. And we have 2 tower boosts because of the accidental tower boost earlier. But I think I'll rush around 34 because I don't see my opponent defending. I think I'll hopefully be able to send 5 or 6. Five seems to be the correct number. And then they're probably going to counter. Yes, they do. I'm just going to try and shred this immediately if I can. That may not be the play. It doesn't appear to be. Let's go for another MIB. I'm lagging, so I'm going to have to sell some stuff to do it. And then if we can, place another Apache. And I'm just gonna try and panic micro here. Okay, I can't place that. Please don't get overwhelmed here. Okay, that was a bit close, but I probably didn't need to immediately pop those EMGs. And I probably should have had more helis placed earlier. Oh yeah, I'm experimenting with strats I don't really use, so I'm gonna lose quite a bit. Whereas I won most of my games off stream because I was going normal strats on the most part. Okay, Ramadan Mubarak, I think. I don't know how to pronounce this. Again, we could go heli village sniper here, but I should probably start going actual strats. They seem to be grinding. Let's just go this to be annoying. Just because no one ever expects Cobra Boat Boomer on indoor pools. So I'll go for a wide funds and then my boat. There's no point going for 2 wide funds on this map. And then we just eco while leaving enough money to get our grape shot. No. I meant to have it on the eco send path. Don't know why he's doing that. He won't get a facility. So that's just a waste of a farmer. He has a powerful dart, so I'll get a second Cobra placed. Just to help if he sends pinks or blacks. I'm expecting he won't be aggro with eco so he can farm. And then I'll go to about 350 eco. He will start leaking to AI once the blues start to push. I'm just short of my grape shot, so I'm gonna have to go for that first. My voice is already dying again. I think probably earlier in the stream than it was yesterday. And then I'll try and bloom boost around 6, I think, and go for a faster shooting on this boat. Potentially burn 2 spikes if needed. I don't expect greens from my opponent, especially not with that. And I'll bloom boost now. We may get a tower boost here. Okay, so that's nice for me. I'll get a third Cobra. And now he's going to be annoyed and send his own rush shortly. Can I place a boomer here? I don't really like that placement, but it's going to have to do because I messed up my Cobra spots. I ideally have it here just for rainbows. They are indeed. And now we just tower boost. There's no point getting up loads of defense when you can just boost it. Especially on a map where you're not going to use all 3 tower boosts. And I'll get another tower boost from him. So he has 1 left. I'll just use my spikes now, because I'm not planning on using them later. I probably shouldn't Cobra farm here, but I'm going to. And I won't send anything till next round. And I'll just put this on strong, get a cannon ship. Now I should afford a bionic here if needed. So So I'll leak a few ice, but not loads. I think I'll try some sort of rush here. And this isn't all out, so maybe a DC glitch. No, just lag. But we get a win. Sometimes Ninja Kiwi servers don't really help. But he needs some sort of defense there if he doesn't want to die to a counter. And he shouldn't have rushed me when I had a boost left. But I think he just panicked because he turboed and he was expecting an all-out from me. But I don't have much money, so a turbo on boost should defend any rush I can send. We'll probably get someone different here because it's been a long wait. Okay, this is someone who's grinded for chest 11, I don't know who. I'll probably skip Super Monkey Lane. Depends on my opponent. Who does? Or what, Geo? I'll skip Hot Tub just because it'll be NFE versus NFE or DFA versus NFE. What clan is he in? So he's not really gonna like me going. Let's try go another strat that Troll uses. Just because Troll tends to use the passive metas rather than mixing up his strats. So if I can play this right, this should be meta. I think I just want my ice here. Cobra's a little bit different. I don't really know how to play versus Cobra here. And I'll get my snap freeze when I need it. Just because I can extend around length a little bit here. So I think the next one should pop everything here. And then he's not going to send anything till pinks. I'll try have a second ice here, I believe, where my marker is saying I'm live. And then we're just going to max eco. I'm not too worried about pinks. Ice is probably not a better start than sub, but oh well. Okay, I can't place it on that side, so I may have slightly messed that up, but let's just get the enhanced freeze on it. Hopefully that helps. That doesn't really help, but oh well. I'm just going to take these leaks for now. Don't know why it's lagging. Probably my opponent's Wi-Fi, hopefully. And I'll just go for a sub at some point. Probably now, just because I'm leaking way too much here. So I've already butchered this start. And I didn't mean to hit on that, but my ice will clean up. So ideally we have 100 more eco, but my brain turned off and I played that terribly. Regen whites will be annoying, but I do have a tower boost. And he's just gone for one of the adjustments because he can, which is frustrating. I may have to tower boost this here. Yes, I do. So far this hasn't gone well, but I'll just have to do something. I almost accidentally tower boosted again there. And he'll probably just go for a submersion support. And I'm expecting it all out next round. I can't really send one at him. Well, I can, but I need to save up for it. That should solo. Oh, that's annoying. I could have just gone tack. I'm gonna offer a rematch. They're gonna decline. But that's probably the third or fourth worst map after the choke maps. Oh, I forget which other map's annoying, but all the only eco maps are annoying. Shipwreck's the worst one. Okay, we got Lopez. Just because we've already played a couple of their members and they've been annoying, I'm just going to be annoying back. And I'm going to wait till he readies up because he'll be watching the stream probably. So he could have just sniped my loadout if I pick it early. Here's just going to be boat mortar probably. Which is frustrating, but anything else just loses to mortar because you have stall unless you go some strat with ice and pull it off. He may go bow NG. Just because he likes to use NG a lot. He won't be going, yeah, he's going NG. I'm just going to farm. And I'll get my boat when I can afford it. Oh yeah, he's grinding, so you're gonna get him a lot. Well, most of them are 12-year-olds, so they just like to wind people up, which is standard for their age, so it's why I'm not in many Discord servers, so I can ignore all the kids. I'll put my boat on last for now anyway. Is he going Ninja NG or Boat NG? I'd be shocked if he went SPAC on this map, just because it's so long. No, it's just repetitive, because they don't listen to reason. And completely outwitting people sometimes gets boring. Very slow placements from me. Hey Dodo, how are you? I'll go for my 0-0 on first here. I think I'll go double grape shot for now. That seems to work. I'll rush with yellows if he goes for a farm. But for now I'll try and get defense out of him. Okay, that'll do for defense, I think. I could send... Never mind, I afforded my farm. I was going to say I could have sent one set lesser, but I'm not really trying to calculate when I can afford my farm. No clue. No, I'm not going to be guaranteed a win here. I'm just going to farm. He should go for his trap now. Yeah. I just gone over the balloons and just in case he was thinking of waiting. Okay, he has got a ninja. So I think that suits me. I don't know how BFB defense is on this map. I don't know why I went for a third grape shot. But let's just go for grape shot spam only here. And then we'll go for the BIA at the end of this round probably. I missed the first thing. I'm only going for a bank because I can't afford a BIA, but I want it now. And I'll just tower boost in a second here, probably. Don't know why he sent that ceramic. I want that on strong if I can. I say strong and then don't put it on strong. So I'm fine now to map. You could send some sort of ceramic rush over the top. I'm thinking on this map we defend on boost. We'll find out. We do have a low life count though. Let's see. I'm not 100% sure we had to boost that, but it looked a bit risky. We've got 4k saved up. I think we have to go for a just destroy a spam here. He's probably going to perma-stall this, because he doesn't have farms. We'll see. I think he sold sentries maybe, or his farms. Okay, he sold his farms. He can't allow me, I can just tower boost. I think he can defend this. Maybe he's using the Sabo glitch. It almost always never works for me, so I don't use it. I think he's using it properly there. At least on my side it looked like he was. But I should be winning this. I just need to get a facility, send a 0MG, and then it's game over. Because with his farms he can't defend one. I could send one now, but I don't have much money for a counter. And it would be embarrassing if I just sent him a 0MG right now and then died to a counter. When I was going to be up a facility had I waited around. So what I might do is just go for a facility and then just sell my BIA and send an immediate 0MG. We'll see. I think that's what I will do. And hopefully I can just well, round 24 is very short, so I should be able to just mortar stall a rush. Or even destroy a spam and tower boost. He's saboing, so maybe he heard. Oh wow. NG's still somewhat useful. How fast is his sabo? Not fast enough. High FH nub. And he had to sell that, now he has to counter, I believe. If he defends this, in fair play. I don't want to die to AI. Now I just focus on defending. Oops, I didn't mean to click on that. I didn't mean to click on that again. And this will be game over eventually when the AI gets through. Okay, he just DC'd, so he is trying to wind me up, which is fair enough. Yeah, thank you, that's a fairly easy counter defend. But I hope they fail chest 11 if they're just going to be trying to wind people up the whole time. I think that's 3 of them on stream that have been annoying. No, I don't think NFEs are play on inlets, just because of how easy it is to play boat mortar. So we have, I think that's a snipe, maybe. We'll see. What do I go here? I'll probably skip that. If it is him, he BMs a lot. I've got a better side for Boomer. Again, he's in stream, so he can probably see what I go here. So he can just counter it if he chooses to. I don't know what the best counter would be on a game, because Wiz Farm Village is quite hard to pull off. If they're very aggro, which I tend to be. Why is he BMing? Unless he has sniped my loadout from stream, he shouldn't be annoyed yet. Because he should be feeling he can defend Cobra if he's playing on a game. And I'll go for my 2-0 dart, or my 0-2 even. If he's gone heli, it's just game over. Especially with the fact that he went for his farm there. Okay, Dartling Farm bomb most likely. It might be, I don't know. But I've played him a few times and he's very annoying. Until he loses and then he just immediately DCs. I don't know why he's trying to not pop scent balloons and only AI. Okay, because he's on stream, he seems to be. Okay. He's broken replay, which a lot of exploits do. I guess he went for his farm first, so he probably could afford that. But we'll get a good amount of lives off him here. I'll go for my dribble dart now. But I just need to go to about 450 eco and then just adjust him around 16. Regardless of having a BIA or not, you won't defend adjustment with Dartling easily on this map. And we'll go for a second 0-1 dart. He seems to be fairly confident in his defense, which isn't the best thing when you've got a map like A-Game. A very slow report. But Ninja Kiwi told me they flagged the hacker from the last stream, but they didn't, so is there really any point reporting him? Unless to get a loss removed. No thank you, I'm ideally getting keys from my games. And this will just force the cluster, I hope. So I went a bit higher than my original plan, but now I just Cobra farm. I need a jug for round 10, so I can't do too much prior. I am indeed in Kiwi and Co, yes. If you're asking me. If you're asking someone else, they probably aren't in it. I don't know why he's doing something there. It's 6 or 7 probably. We can just about afford an ODS here. Do you have Discord? So you can speak to us about it, just so we can make some sort of plan. Hopefully this is a tower boost. I don't really want more than that. Weirdo out, I should defend. I didn't get my rapid fire, but hey Games Armor, how are you? I'm just having fun with my ODS here. Even if I die. Yeah, Quiet can invite you to the server. Oops, I need to place that tower before the game ends. That's a weird glitch that if you're placing a tower as your opponent dies, you're just stuck before you get the victory screen. I can't speak. But yeah, that was a bit of a weird play from him. Okay, sure. It was a very big all out from someone who didn't want to win. Oh, this map is just DFA. Oh, we hit 4,600 wins. You're about to get told off by Quiet. I don't know why I always go to place a dart. You only need to do that in free power-ups. Oh, hello Mr. Islam. Quiet, you're famous. The real reason people come to my streams is to see you, Quiet. NG, I'm guessing NG's back because it's Temple. So, I got one less banana than I should have just because I placed something late. Skiku's clan. I'll get my second dart placed because they're going to be aggroing with blues most likely. They got their sentry, so I'm not going to send anything till round 6. Maybe I should aggro because it's NG. As they're not aggroing, I'll aggro. Just because I can potentially farm. Yes, Sparkle. Easiest thing for you to do is speak to Quiet. I'll go for my triple dart if he keeps sending. Do you know why Quiet kicked you? Well, ideally we have grinding players in the clan if we're going chess 7. I thought there was another message under that, but I can't. At the very least, we want 3k for chess 6, and then I don't remember how much we want for chess 7, but probably 7k at least. Hi Dark Frost Ninja, how are you? So if they're going back, I don't know if I go out round 13, I probably do. I'll spike here. I'm good, thanks. Okay, they shouldn't have gone for their farm here. She might have kicked you for some reason that doesn't involve you slacking. And now Now we just boom boost yellows. And we just force a lot of defense, and then we'll see what they do next round. Interesting. I don't know why they're sending whites. I've also misplaced my dart. Okay, they do have spac. So I'm just going to all out them round 13. Hopefully they rush me around 12. Okay, they do. Nice. Oh, they're going to all out me instead. How kind of them. I'm going to laugh if they've also DC'd. Doing a Lopez. Oh, I was planning on doing the same thing there, but they did it first, so free defend. It's quite amusing that people like to waste 30 seconds of their opponent times because they lose. PewDiePie fan, or a sarcastic person. Both of which are fair enough. Who do you face a lot in arenas? No thanks again to the micro challenge. I got golden projectiles. Okay, we got games on more. I think he's been in chat. Good luck. What clan is he in? He's got the C11 border, but I don't know that clan badge. He'll probably want to skip that, so I'll skip it for him. I think he was maybe happy to play it, but I'll skip anyway. Okay, we get Mountain Pass. Let's just go boom a spac, why not? Just need to get up every 0 spac and then we're fine, so... So you only got 4 wins in said hour. You could just wait a minute or two for the T1 player to find someone else and then you don't have to play him. Depending on his start, I'll go for 1 or 2 wide funds. I'll only go for 1. Just because we're going to need the boomer to save lives here. And then I think it's fine where it is. Ideally a little bit higher up. Put it on last for now. If he doesn't aggro non-stop, that would help me out. I meant to keep ecoing there. So he's sending space balloons, which is alright. I don't mind leaking a little bit. If he aggro's round 4, I'll be in trouble, obviously. Oh yeah, a lot of people complain I'm hard to snipe, so you have got your wishes. I think we just go for a second Cobra. Maybe a double tap. I'll just get a spike down though for now. It's 1400, so just need to make sure I have 4 income boosts. or 3 from now. And then I'll put it back on first when I get the money to afford it. So we have a low life count, but we also have SPAC. The Cobras will deal with spaced blacks, so we don't have to worry about the boomer chasing. And he made tower boost. It's not enough, I think. He'll just leak 30 or so lives. That's a very nice name for your friend. And I'll rush round 8, and then we'll just go for defense. I think Quiet wants good players. The same for Kiwi and Co. And even Ascension. Let's see if we can get a tower boost out of him. It would be ideal for me. Third Dartling, maybe Dartling Glue. Which would be playable but surprising. I'm going to go for one more Cobra and get my Spike Factory down. That's on first. Might as well use a Spike. And then just have our Spike Factory down so it hits the Spike Factory spikes before my Road Spike. Interesting. Okay, they also went SPAC. Maybe that's just because I went it. And they're being nice. So I don't really know what benefits having SPAC and Dartling together give. I'm fine boosting to a rush. I'm expecting one round 14. So I'm going to boost out very fast if he does send. And we can afford our spiked ball factory anyway. Still probably need to boost. I think the boost was the right play there, not entirely sure. What do you mean by shuff? Are there people that I can't see in chat? How does he defend adjustment here without getting a 4-2 spike factory? Let's send him some leads here. I may have to turbo this. I think I will turbo this. Quickly put down last for a few seconds to just deal with some of the balloons. Now we have a tower boost for round 18. And we can just balloon boost at him immediately too. All out ceramics will be a problem. We have 6,600. We can afford a 4th tier. Let's just No, I think some people underestimate their opponent's defense. Ah, fair enough. Well, GG Games and more, thank you for going somewhat of a impossible to play strategy versus me. Maybe he misclicked. But either way, it helps me out. And then, as usual, I'll probably end after I hit 20% and not put this back on charge after. Water hazard as well, and apparently a either high or drunk opponent. I'm going to skip water hazard. Okay, I'll play Glacier Melt. Again, getting left side, which benefits me. And Indoor Pause. I'm not very used to playing Boat Cobra Boomer on left side, but I don't think there's massive variation here. Probably easier placements for me anyway, which is quite nice. I'll go for an immediate boat this time because it doesn't really affect too much. It just shortens around slightly, but it saves me 3 or 4 lives, which may end up being useful. My opponent's crying, but the one problem is my boat's going to get blocked a lot more than it normally would. I believe anyway. I feel like on right side the boats don't get blocked as much, as in they can hit this buff. I don't know why I'm thinking that, but I am. I probably want my boomer somewhere around here, maybe a little bit further back to give me time to react. And then hi Vodka Froggy, how are you? I lost my train of thought there, but I'll just get to a comfortable eco here. Expecting greens next round, and I'll just get a faster shooting up. Just short of my wide funds there. No greens as of yet, so I'll send my own. No, I just said how are you? And he spiked it. I don't know why I'm layering that. But I'll go for a 2-0 boomer and a faster shooting for round 8. And just tower boost it. I just wanted to save a few lives there because it's going to end round 13. Nothing from my opponent yet, so I'm not going to place a boomer. Tower boosting coming, hopefully. No, okay, so they're fairly calm, which is good for them. Might as well get a 4th Cobra. So we get 320 around plus 440 eco. And just tower boost this. I'm fine burning tower boost for the reasons I've said before. It doesn't hurt me tower boosting. At least round 9. Okay, they're spiking AI path, which is interesting. I would like them to rush me, ideally. I'll send the camo lead just to force the defense. And then let's see what my opponent does here. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I really love round 13 all outs. Oh, I didn't get my bionic up yet. Whoops. So now he's probably going to all out because I leaked a lot of lives there. And that should be tower boost or death, I think. Yeah, they didn't expect such a big bait rush, but I was fairly relaxed in the fact I could sell. I didn't think I was dead, which was maybe a little bit cocky of me, but I had enough money for a turbo and had a tower boost, so I wasn't worried about an all out. And I probably would have died to AI had he sent one, just because my boomer would have been targeting the scent balloons on the most part. which wouldn't be hit at the back. How am I being mean? Anyway, I'll wait for my next game. I thought I was being nice. We've been sniped again, or maybe games are more as grinding. He'll probably go a real strat this time, because I think the first one was a misclick, but he didn't confirm. I'll say good luck. I think he maybe wants to play Water Hazard, so I guess we go for the Boat Farm Mortar. Oh yeah, I think he got unlucky, because I don't think that was his intent. You either go Glue or Boomer there. Is your third choice tower. That's someone who's probably trying to wind up hooping. I don't know why people make that play. I'm not going to send anything because he went for his boat immediately. This is not a tourney, this is my pit in arenas. And welcome to the stream, Neri. I don't know how to say your surname. Briannaise, maybe? I don't know. I'm not very cultured. And we'll both go for our grape shots in a second. I'll send like 2 sets of pinks to force it. Okay, we're going to be playing this game then. I'll spike once, then just get my grape shot. And I'll just take some lives back off him. But that spot on first tends to handle pinks on the most part. I think he maybe has it on close. Yes, he does. So I'm just going to send non-stop to get leaks off him. But I want to match his farm. Well, good job, Quiet. At least we know Gaia is a decent leader in terms of dealing with cheats. I'll go for my M00 to save lives. And then I'll just leave it as a 0-0. We've already burnt a bloom boost, so I want to save my bloom boost for later. We've got a lot more lives, but that's just because I've been playing like a CC player and sending non-stop space deco, which Boat doesn't really like normally. If yellows, I'll get a rapid reload mortar. And I'll just boost if he sends them immediately. I'm expecting him to farm. Why, you're a terrible leader, Quiet. See, I'm never mean. Okay, maybe he's going ace. Ace would be quite an interesting thing to see. Let's see, if he goes for a cannon ship, he'll be going vodka center code. Darling? No, I would never call you terrible, Quiet. You must have misheard. So yeah, games are more memeing. Oh. Well, any codes get automatically deleted anyway, I believe. There was a code that I saw Vodka Froggy send. You must have imagined it, both times you heard that. Or all three if you listen to it 3 times. It's a little bit perplexing. She has about 40 million medallions, but still doesn't go for projectiles. Okay, well, I'm just going for a BIA next round. And we'll get a tower boost here. Oops, that was a bit slow from me, but luckily I did it early. And then I'll be happy to tower boost here. But my rush didn't have regens, which is nice. And then we just, oops, that's my boat. I meant to move my mortar targeting, not my boat targeting. Let's just block this again. If a bloom boosted Moab, I double spike and tower boost probably. And I'm just going to send constant leads because his darling won't be hitting any of the AI balloons. And we get a tower boost. Yeah, I don't know why he's giving himself very hard towers to pull off here. Just because he's using towers that don't work in tandem with each other. If you don't know what a tandem is, it's basically the 2-person bike. I don't know the full definition, but I guess they cohere with each other. Another annoying word for people who maybe don't speak English as their first language. I want to go for farms here, but he should be able to punish me if he so chooses. It does, it decreases the time it takes to fill up completely by 2 rounds, which is why I almost always get it when I go BIA, whatever round I do it on. So it actually can make quite a substantial difference if you're trying to outfarm. My primary is English, but a lot of people on stream, I believe English is their second language. I think 4 destroys or solo any ceramics. I don't know why he's went darling boat. No stall. Double BIA. Oh, he's probably just a troll. I speak very poor German and a couple of sentences of Dutch. I'm gonna go for a another destroyer here. Tower boost, I think. It's hard to tell when they're gonna leak or not. There's no point sending a pre-round. I said I can speak 2 lines or 2 sentences of Dutch. And I've spoken Dutch on stream before. I won't be speaking German. Just because if I make a mess of it, and I probably will, then I'm just embarrassing myself. So he's going to go for 2 facilities here. Don't know why I needed to work. No, because the only line you taught me how to pronounce is one that fills up your ego. Or one that's sex-based, both of which I probably shouldn't speak. Hopefully the Bloom Buster handles here. Most of the ceramics were popped beforehand, so it's fine. And I'm just going to block his dartling again. So hi, how are you? I don't know what the rest means. I probably could have just went for a big one, but I want to see how he uses this strat late, because I outlast him if I just stall. We'll see though. Yeah, I don't know much Spanish at all. I think had he got the money, he would outlast, but he's not going to have the money. So I'll go for a big one shortly. 4 destroyers should hand away high, so I'm not too worried about that. I'm just going to get a couple of, I don't know why I'm still trying to upgrade my farm there. I'll get 2 more facilities and then a big one, and then most people tend to play it. I want 2 farms up the top, and then I'm going to start rushing soon. Don't die to AI, please, thank you very much. And then just cash this out. I'll sell my BIA next round. And then I could probably go for one more farm, but I'm just going to go for another big one. And then just destroy a spam, because aircraft carriers lag me out. No, I'm just going to go double big one. And that should handle. He does need a 4th tier darling for round 32. So maybe I try and distract him beforehand. Let's go for some destroyers though. We might as well have our first artillery bought. So now I'm just upgrading my towers. If I can drag them properly. I'm going to leave a little bit of room in case I need to boat ball. And that's in now. It's only around 31, but I might as well. I'm not going to bloom boost the first ones. Okay, he's got a ray. Oh, I don't have a bloom boost left, never mind. But 2 big ones should handle, if not, we'll mortar stall. Yeah, okay, we do. Okay, you can't place any mortars in that bit, which is good to know. Let's have the second artillery ready. I think he dies unless he's got a really good boat ball micro. So now we're just waiting for him to die, because he's not going to be countering in time. I think his best bet's probably, I guess tower boosting works. So I think I probably should be sending more now. Yeah, just because he has no stall, it's very hard for him to defend. GG if you're still watching games and more. I think that allows me time for one more game. So I think he's doing what I was doing at the start of the stream and just trying to experiment with strats. But Darling just needs stall or bomb tower for some reason. And we got a Heart of Fire, I believe. That's about a 42% win rate. I don't know why I said that in a cock. Oh, 38. And they're in supremacy, so hopefully easy win. I'll go Cobra Boat Boomer probably, or skip it. Wiz Farm Village is the only strat you can go here. Oh yeah, but then I think Dartling Ninja or Dartling Ice just destroys it anyway. I think 3 power-ups allows almost anything to work. I'd probably rather go boat ace than 3 power-ups, I think. Just because you've got the GZ micro. He has got the slightly easier farm placements, but he goes Cobra. Hopefully I can play Wiz Farm Village properly, but I had to sell BIA last time I played on this map today with Wiz Farm Village, which was a bit annoying. And then we just go for our wizard when we can afford it, go straight for the lightning, and then farm. And then there's not much else to do there. I'm not going to force any defense. I don't think it's necessarily worth. It'd be better for them to send blues in terms of how much damage it will do to my life count. Just because my apprentice will get overwhelmed. And we just buy that immediately to save a few lives. And yeah, the lightning's targeting just randomly, so I'm not going to send any balloons till round 6 probably. I slightly misplaced, so it's not going to hit till they're in the I think 2nd bend, which is a bit disappointing, but I'll try and make it work. I'm going to leak a lot more because of that placement than I would have otherwise. Okay, either he's got or she's got bad Wi-Fi, or hopefully they don't come back. I need to just get a BIA as early as possible, and I can just force a mortar with a few space blacks. Hopefully they don't come back, and then I can play another game and I get away with making a placement mistake. Cool. But my wizard should have been slightly lower, or slightly more to the right now. Oh yeah, that happens to me. We're still above 20%, so I don't feel bad about playing another game either. But luckily they didn't know how big of a mistake I made there. Didn't mean to stutter there. And sorry for that noise, I'm just moving my mic around. Okay, winning carrot with a K. I'll go Boomer's back here. No, they'll skip, never mind. Okay, we hit 20%. People like to go boat mortar here, so I might as well. Just go straight into the game and try and end it as fast as possible if I'm allowed to. I'll maybe do some practice with boat ice off stream, just so I can potentially use it in a future one. Okay, so anti-stall. So I'll just start with a boat as well, I'm fine with that. And then I'll go to 260 eco. Just because I'll get a few lice off my opponent, and that's always nice. And they're not really going to be massively out farming because I'll just get it about 6 seconds later. And we'll both go for our grape shots probably. Maybe the reason he did that play was to just go for a plantation here, but I'll try and not allow that. I'll send 3 sets unless he goes for his farm, then I'll send more. And then I'll go for mine immediately too, just so I can afford to leak mid-game. Normally I would just leak 100 lives and go for my plantation, but I'd rather be able to farm harder. Now I'm back on top channel live chat. Well, good job Buster, I'm proud of you, even though I'm not quiet. Then I'll go for my fastest shooting if my opponent also sends. I'd rather send earlier than them. Apparently you told her I'm 10k. So her heart is broken. I'll just burn a bloom boost to be that guy. And it just prevents my opponent from out-farming me too much. Why is that quiet? So I'll tower boost to yellows. Actually, I don't need to. I don't know why he sent pinks over space blacks. I guess the concept because they're faster. Ah, you're not savouring life. And go for a mortar here. I'm going to send a lead instead of those spaced whites. I almost never intentionally send spaced whites unless it's against ice. Oh yes, that reason. So wizard, so now I can just show how annoying mortar is and let my opponent out-farm massively and then just counter their all out and stall it. But for now, they're farming, I'm farming. And we'll send a bit of a rush here. Probably bloom boosting it, just because I'm not planning on all outing afterwards. And we have an eco lead now of about 100. What was his destroyers doing there? They seem to be vibrating quite a bit there. And he went straight for the I don't even know. He went straight for the Republic. I'll just also boost this, I think. Don't die to that, please. And then we just send a little bit of a rush here. I'm just playing for eco and then go for a facility. This is a tower boost. I think I probably said that after he tower boosted, but oh well. And we can afford a destroyer almost immediately. But he's not forcing anything, so I'll just relax for now. Enjoy my eco advantage. It's not as big now because he also rushed me after I rushed him around 14 or 13. Yeah, you're getting bullied, Buster. No Moab, so I'll go for a farm here. Okay, wow, I'm just popeling that, and then going for a destroyer here. And then a grape shot. But we're still tied in farms. They probably didn't lose eco there, just because they sent quite a few sets. Send that a bit early. I'll send a few more just because the leads are coming out on screen and he may get overwhelmed. But no, he's fine. And we have quite a comfortable eco lead here. People are starting to fall asleep, which is good. 2 tower boosts. My opponent has 1. But he has 2 bloom boosts, I have 1, so... Wow, this went for the facility already. My opponent is nice and confident, which I like. Are you making him grind for mini quiet? Okay, so region leads may be here again. So I'm just going for my Bloom Buster. But it's not on first, which is good. And now he potentially dies around 22. I'm just selling that. I can tower boost here if needed. I do have an eco lead, so I'm just gonna enjoy that. For destroyers, I can't really get much more. And still almost leaked. So this will be quite interesting. I'm not going to rush from round 25, I'll just go for my Republic here. And I'm not going to go for a third farm because I'm just going to save up for my facility. I haven't worked out the math on whether it's better to go for another Republic and sell it or just farm, so I can't tell you the answer to that if anyone has that question. But I just preferred not to sell a farm and waste money. We'll see who gets first because he got his farm first, but I had higher eco. So it should be balancing out as it's a long round here. And yeah, he's went for his second Republic. You can obviously sell that for 5,000. Plus the 14 times 16 he will get, not 16 by 60. I may have to boost here. I didn't really want to boost, but I was going to say it allows us to out farm, but it didn't here. He did have to sell a destroyer to get that farm though. I'll put one on strong here. On maps like Riverside, yes, and that looks like a almost choke. So now we've got one more boost still, which means we can wait for them to all out and just immediately counter. And yeah, they're going for another wizard, which is smart, just in case I send any lead rushes. They're going for eco now, which is a little bit late. I need to make sure I don't choke here. It looks scary, but I think I'm fine. I still think I'm fine. It looked a bit scary still. But now we're just out farming. Not by much, but we are. We're actually behind an eco now, but that's not going to matter because we'll be rushing soon. And we'll just burn the spikes here. They're also burning their spikes. So we're up almost a facility. They'll sell some defense to catch up probably. 2 lives, interesting. We also have the easy around 32 defense obviously. So I think I'll go for a big one in the second. I want to try and extend my farm lead. Or my opponent can just die to AI, that's also possible. I think I will be ending stream here. Thank you for watching, enjoy your day or evening depending on where you live.